Alrighty, so let's take a look at our answers to the warm-up. So for question 1, we have to write equations to represent this word problem. So you currently have $50 in your bank account, and you're getting $12 each time you babysit. Your friend has $80 in their bank account, and they're getting $6 each time they babysit. Write an equation to represent how much money you each have in your bank accounts, and X is representing the number of times you babysit, and Y is representing the amount of money in your account. So each time you both babysat, we're going to let X represent that. So your equation is going to be Y equals $12 for each time you babysat, so 12X, plus the 50 you had to start. Your friend got $6 each time you babysat, so 6X, and then had 80 to start. So for your bank account, you started with 50 and you added 12 each time. So 62, 74, and I'm just continuing to add 12 each time. 86, 98, 110, 122, 134, 146. Your friend had $80 for no times babysitting and then got $6 each time. So that would be 86, 92, 98, 104, 110, 116, 122, and 128. And so where you had the same amount of money was after 5 times babysitting. You both had 110. So the solution would be 5 times babysitting and $110. All right, number 3 wants us to graph the equation 4x minus 5y equals 10. So in order to graph it, it needs to be in slope-intercept form. Right now, it's in standard form. So I first need to move the x to the other side. So I'm subtracting 4x, and I get negative 5y equals negative 4x plus 10. And then I need to divide by negative 5, the entire equation, which gives me y equals, I can't divide 4 by 5, but I can cancel out 2 negatives being divided. So this is positive 4/5, and 10 divided by negative 5 is negative 2. So my graph is going to have a y-intercept at negative 2 and a slope of 4/5. So that means I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's going to be my line. This question wants me to solve the system by graphing. So I can graph the first equation. So let's start there. I know I can graph it because it is in slope-intercept form. And so my y-intercept is negative 3, and my slope is 2, and it's really 2 over 1. So I'm going to go up 2 to the right 1, and I'm going to continue that pattern up 2, right 1, as many times as I can fit it. And I'm also going to go down 2 and back 1, because I want to fit as many as possible on this graph. So the next equation is not in slope-intercept form. So I do need to solve the equation for y to get it into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to first start off by subtracting 9x from both sides, and that gives me 3y equals negative 9x plus 6. And then I need to divide by the 3 in front of the y. So now I have y equals negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3x. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So now that it's in slope-intercept form, I am able to graph it. So my y-intercept is 2, and I'm going to go down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, because my slope was negative 3 over 1. And so that's going to be my line. And so my solution is the point where the 2 lines intersect, which is the coordinate 1, negative 1. And then lastly, I have to decide if the point 4, 2 is a solution to this system. So 4 is the x value, 2 is the y, because every point goes x comma y. So for this first equation, I'm going to plug in 2 for y and 4 for x. So I'm going to do 2 equals 3 times 4, and then plus 5. So that's this first equation. And so I'm looking to see if it's a true statement. Is 2 equal to 3 times 4 plus 5? Well, 3 times 4 is 12. Is 2 equal to 12 plus 5? No, it's not. So this is not a solution. As soon as the point isn't a solution to one of the equations, then it's not a solution. It has to work in both in order for it to be a solution. So you're going to try 2 more questions on your own, or 3 more rather. First question, I want you to write this equation into standard form. Second question, I want you to tell me what is the solution to the equation shown below. And then third question, I want you to tell me, is the point 6, negative 3 a solution to the system shown below?